read aloud today, remember our voices are off. Unless Miss Becker asks a question, then what should it look like if you would like to answer? Raising your hand. Nice job. There are going to be a couple of times where I'm going to ask you a question I'm expecting everyone to answer. Will you know when those are? Yes. I also would like to see everyone sitting crisscross with their hands in their lap. Brooklyn, can you please show me what that looks like? Thank you. And we need to make sure we're giving the people around us personal space. We've also been working on that. All right. Today, we are going on a scavenger hunt in our book. We have been learning about what type of animal? Snails. And we've been reading what kind of stories?
Snails.
Books about snails. What kind of books? Fiction or nonfiction?
Nonfiction.
Nonfiction books. And we've been working on the text features, the things we find inside of nonfiction books. Who can tell me if this book is fiction or nonfiction? Class, what do you think?
Nonfiction.
Nonfiction. Melody, why did you say this book was a nonfiction book? You may go quickly. Can you tell me why you thought this was a nonfiction book?
Because I think that's a real picture.
There's a photograph on the front. Show me a thumbs up if you agree with Melody. Thumbs down if you don't agree. Nice job. There's a photograph on the front of this book. It tells us that it's probably a nonfiction book. This book has lots of different small sections in it that tell us about different animals. Today, we're just going to read one small section about snails. While we're reading today, we're going to go on a scavenger hunt. I have the checklist for our scavenger hunt right here. It says, scavenger hunt, features of nonfiction text. Here we're going to write the title. And then the direction says, check off each feature your book has. We're going to look for a table of contents, bold print, photographs.
What's our bold print?
Maps. Just one second. Captions. Remember, captions are the words underneath a picture. A label is, what's a label?
Something that tells you about its body or something.
Right. It would be the name of something, and sometimes they have an arrow pointing to what it is. And at the back, we might find a glossary. Those are the things we're going to look for. Phoebe, you asked about bold print. Bold print is when those words are really black, right. And then sometimes we can turn to the back of the book, to the glossary, and the glossary will tell us what that bold word means. Remember? All right. Those are the things that we're going to be looking for in our book today. Okay? When you find one of these things in our text today, I want you, I'm going to give you the signal. I want you to show me 2 thumbs up, and that's going to tell me we found one of these things and can check it off on our scavenger hunt. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
All right. Animals 2 by 2. That's the name. I'm going to flip open so I can find what page we're going to turn to.
Table of content. Table of
I see Athena and Yvonne remembered our secret signal. 2 thumbs up tells me we found a text feature in our book. Athena, what text feature was it?
Table of contents.
A table of contents. Very good. We found a table of contents. That tells us on what page. I forgot to write the title. Help me with the title. A-N-I-M-A-L-S. 2 by 2. This is like 2 by 2. Okay? All right, let's look at our table of contents, and I'm looking for what animal? Snail. There you go. Fish, same and different.
No.
Fish live in many places.
No.
Birds outdoors.
No.
Water and land snails.
Yes.
I go over and I'm going to find 29. Turning to page 29. Water and land snails. There's the title of the section we're going to read today. Miss Becker is going to be reading. Your job is to be listening. Remember, your second job is to be looking for the text features on our scavenger hunt. Here we go. Snails are animals. I see 2 thumbs up already. Braxton, what do you see?
Bold words.
Bold words. Do you see bold words, friends?
Yes.
What word is bold?
Snails.
Snails. Nice job. Any other text feature that you see right now? Isabel, what do you see?
They're the title.
The title? You know what? They don't have the title on this one. But you're right. We have been pointing out the title of the sections that we've been reading. Braxton, do you see another one?
Yes.
What?
There is a photograph.
There is a photograph. What is in this photograph, Levi?
Snails.
Snails. Thank you very much, Brennan. There is a photograph. Wow. We've already found how many? 3. And we're on the first sentence. Here we go. You're ready to listen? Miss Becker's going to read. Snails are animals. Where do you find snails? Some snails live in water. They live in fresh water or salt water. Fresh water is something that you would find in a pond. Salt water is something you'd find in the
Ocean. Sharks are.
That is where sharks are. Here we go. Some snails live on land in moist places. What did you find, Emma?
Bold word.
A bold word. What's this bold word?
Moist.
Moist. I'm wondering what moist means.
It means.
If I'm wondering,
It means
can you wait just a second? If you're wondering, we can use, what was that called in the back of the book? Glossary. And I can see if the definition is back there. Phoebe, would you like to tell us what you think the definition is? Of moist?
Yeah, it's like damp and wet underground.
Okay, let's see if Phoebe is right. I'm going to turn to the back. What do you see, Ellison?
Glossary.
What do you see, Ellison?
Glossary.
A glossary. Nice job. Now I'm looking for the word moist. What would that start with?
M.
I don't see any words that start with M on this page. I'm going to look over here. I found moist. It says a little wet or damp. Was Phoebe right?
Yes.
She was. A little wet or damp. Some snails live on land in moist places. Do you know what that sentence means now?
Yeah.
Where they live might be a little bit
Damn.
moist. It's a little bit wet. Right, very good. Ready to read again? Please.
Yes. Short hot tea. Everybody please.
A garden is one place for land snails.
Because it's damp.
Snails have a shell and a foot. Can you see the shell? Can you see the foot?
No.
The foot helps the snail move. Isabel, what do you see?
Foot.
Foot. What do you see? What do you notice about the word foot?
Because it has a T at the end.
It does have a T at the end. It's also what type of?
Bold
words. Very good. I'm going to turn back to my glossary to find out what that word foot means. Do you think it's like our type of foot?
No, it's their body.
Ready to go. Ready to listen. What animals and people used to walk or stand on? Does the snail stand?
No.
Oh. Do you think that's maybe how
Its
it
body
moves?
Maybe
Right.
the-
It uses its foot. All right. Here's its foot right here. You know what might be helpful? What text feature might be helpful on this photograph right here? It doesn't have it, but it would be really nice if it did. Can you think? What would help us with this word foot, Landry?
It's I can tell it's a foot because it's shaped like a foot.
Oh, what if I drew a little line here and wrote the word foot? What would that be called?
Don't do that to label.
A label. I'm not going to do that to our book, but would it be helpful maybe to have a label?
Yeah.
I think so too.
I'm glad you would.
Ready to read. All snails have a mouth. Snails scrape food into their mouth. Is that new learning?
Yes.
Where do we need to add that?
On
On our KWL chart. We'll have to add that after this. Ready to read. Jax, I need your body ready. Snails also have tentacles.
Yeah, we learned that.
Look on the snail's head. Do you see the tentacles?
Yes.
Show me with your fingers how many tentacles snails have.
4.
4. Good. You also see a hands in your lap. I am so happy that you are excited about learning and doing your scavenger hunt. I need our voices to stay at a level 2. The tentacles sense food, air, and light. What else do tentacles sense? Listen, food, air, and light. What other sense did they use with their tentacles? Caleb, do you remember what you told us the other day? What did they use those tentacles for? Olivia? What was that other thing? Smell. We learned about snails using their sense of smell to help find their food.
I see it. I see it.
You are correct. Boys and girls, turn into lay partner next to you. One thing snails do with their tentacles, please. Can you talk to Oliver, please? Caleb, you may join Isabel and Phoebe. Brennan, I need you talking to a partner. You may talk to Olivia and Braxton. Finish up in 3. Eyes back on me in 2. Voices off in 1. Thank you for coming back. Jax, what did you and your partner say that the snails use their tentacles for? What was one thing?
That they see and smell and feel.
One thing. Can you just tell me one?
Feel.
Feel. Excellent. Emma, what did you and your partner talk about?
Put the buttons there.
Oh, next time join a group, please. Landry.
They use it to make light.
To make light or to see light?
To see light.
To see light. Excellent. Oliver, what did you and your partner talk about? Phoebe, can we please fix that later? Not right now. Not right now.
We talked about
To see light, to feel. Can you think of anything else?
that they had eyes and tentacles.
They have eyes on their tentacles, so that helps them to see, right? Isabel, what else?
My partner said they can smell.
They use their tentacles to smell. Nice job. All right. How are these snails the same? How are they different? Where would we find this one? Where does it look like that one lives? Landry thinks, raise your hand.
In the sea.
In the sea. So would that be a land snail or a water snail?
A water snail.
Water snail. What about this one? Land or water? Land. Land or water?
Land.
Do you see it underwater? No. What about this one?
Water.
Look in the background. What do you notice?
Land.
Ooh, that one looks like it's under the sea to me. That one looks like it's in the water.
Me too, because it's on coral.
It is on coral. You're correct. All right, let's look at our scavenger hunt. We found a table of contents. Check. Bold print. Check. Photographs.
Check.
Was there photographs on every page?
Yes.
Yes, there were. A map.
No.
No, there wasn't any map. Did we need a map in this one? No. What about a caption under a picture? No. A label? No. Would we like labels added to this story? Yeah, that might be helpful. And a glossary.
Yes.
Check. Very nice job. Boys and girls, we're going to practice this again this week. And then you are going to get the chance to work with a partner and a nonfiction book and see what you can find inside of your nonfiction book. Sound like a plan?
Yes.
Thank you for sitting